y'all, it's Shorty the J, and I'm back with another video. I'm back with a truth or drink and slash hot seat with my mom and my sister. So basically, if they don't answer the question or don't want to answer the question, they have to take a shot or a sip. So yeah, let's get into it already. What's your dream date?
Dream date?
Yeah.
Dream date, like that's what to do for the night,
Yeah.
going out.
What's your dream date?
Oh man. Oh shoot, I always thought about like
You gotta look at the camera.
being on a yacht somewhere. I think being on a yacht out in the middle of the water with like a nice champagne glass in my hand, eating some caviar.
You gotta make sure it's still
I would love that.
I think mine would be simple. Somewhere where there's a lot of lights, buildings, people. You don't we don't necessarily have to go out to eat or nothing like that. It could be
But your dream
vibe.
date.
I just want to have a good ass vibe. Laugh.
Why you gotta be with other people?
Little things matter.
No, I'm saying out.
Out and with a lot of people. Okay, I can understand that.
So as long as already
These are simple ones. I already know it's coming.
What's your biggest regret?
You gotta ask.
Regret?
You gotta ask who you want to answer.
Both.
My biggest regret is not spending as much time loving my mom before she passed as I was with arguing all the time with her, because I just would have spent a lot more time with her. Did a lot more things with her.
Okay, what's yours?
No, I'm getting
Make sure you look at the camera.
I say one of my regrets is probably giving people the opportunity to do the same thing over again.
Okay, we finna get a little more hotter. Ever tried shrooms? If so, tell us the first time.
Never.
Mother?
Oh boy, me and me and your auntie Fee, we tried some shrooms and it was a horrible experience. I went to go buy some weed and the guy, I was like, what is this? And he said it was some shrooms. And I said, well, what do those shrooms do to you? And he was like, it's like smoking about 6 blunts or something. I was like, you really be high like off of weed. He like, yeah, he lied. Because
it was probably for him.
it was horrible. Everything was sideways. I don't know why I was holding my head to the side the whole time I was high. And I bust all my windows out. What the fuck? In my house. I did a bunch
Front
of
windows.
all my front windows.
the
I
front
bust
windows.
out. I put out a gun. I did all type of crazy stuff. And then
Cut that off.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Cut that off.
Okay. What celebrity would you want to have a one-night stand with
Trey
and
Songz.
why?
I can only pick one.
That's why I just said a million names.
I would say Trey Songz.
Why?
If not him, Leonardo DiCaprio.
You don't pick a white man,
I love me some Leonardo.
Mama?
Jason Momoa.
You're so offended right now.
He is Hawaiian or something like that.
Okay.
She figured
If you-
Superman.
Or male or female. Well,
They gotta be.
male or female, because Rihanna my number one.
I just said Trey Songz and Rihanna.
What you talking?
Well, she pregnant now. You don't want to do a
She don't
pregnant?
give a
They say
damn.
pregnant
You're
pussy.
the best pussy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And after
Who would it be and why?
Kill? I
Yeah.
don't want to kill nobody. None of my exes. None of my exes did anything that makes me want to kill them.
Or it could be the father of your children if you want to be Pacific.
I wouldn't want nobody
Pacific
dead. I wouldn't
or
want
Pacific?
to.
That's what I said.
I wouldn't want to see him dead. Nah, I ain't on that tip.
Specific?
Okay.
Nah, I can get somebody beat up, fucked up, but
Yeah.
I'm not kill them.
It's time sneaking out and where? And what were you doing?
Billy ball.
Nah, let me stop.
I went to the Billy ball.
Sneaking out. Oh well, I was trying to sneak back in. Me up the same one. Me and Fee.
Y'all did a lot that day.
Me and Fee was hanging, and we supposed to came back in, and we didn't come in. We left Mama babysitting for us, and I caught myself sneaking back in, and she socked me. She socked me and knocked me in the air.
All right.
Across the floor, she was so bad with me, and that's what I was like, damn, my mama's strong as hell. I feel like I got lift up off my feet.
I'm trying to think the first time I snuck out the house. I think recalling of memory is over there on Ferguson. Me and Tracy snuck down the street to Eric and them house. And Joyce was outside. She was barbecuing and stuff, so we was out late as hell.
Oh my Lord.
She gone.
Oh, I'm sitting up here sweating answering these questions.
Have you ever had a one night stand? If so, how did it go?
What type of questions is you asking?
If you don't want to say,
Everybody's had, I'm pretty sure, like in the single, like a one night stand where you like,
Yeah,
okay,
but you don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
tell
see
how it
no more,
happened.
but nah, you don't
If
want
you
to
don't want
like
to tell,
that.
you have to.
That's how I have a drink on that. That ain't nothing to tell me.
Drink. Go ahead. If you can't say it, go ahead and take a drink. Actually, take a shot because that's a shot kind of answer.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we'll go. I need a
Oh, you gonna do that?
shot glass.
Ain't no shot glasses. You niggas gonna have
You
to
drink
drink,
it.
man. Go
That's
get
fine. That's
one.
a little shot. That's like a shot.
drink it from there. Drink
Throw my phone.
Right there.
Stop being
Hey y'all, we back. So let's see what else. Okay, no, the last question was, who was the hardest to raise out of all your kids, and why?
Who was the hardest to raise?
And you can ask too. You can answer too.
I did.
Nobody was really hard to raise.
It wasn't me.
I think all y'all was pretty
Decent.
decent as kids. It was pretty easy raising
That's
y'all.
what every mother says.
It was, no, it wasn't. I mean, besides the usual getting your ass whooped, Pooh, I ain't never really whooped Pooh until, because I thought that he ain't, y'all was picking on him.
Who was picking?
But then kind of found out he was telling stories. He was telling me I was hitting him, man.
Probably mine though. Not
And
me.
then remember y'all was like,
Mine,
stand in the doorway, Mom. He always running here saying somebody hitting on him, but if you just stand in the doorway, you will see, Mama, he be lying. So I would run in there and be like, y'all stop putting your hands on him. He the youngest and this and that. And then I went back out the room and then I crept back on the door and I was peeking through the door and he was like, that's why y'all got in trouble. And all I gotta do is tell Mama that y'all hit me and she gonna come here and she gonna whoop y'all ass and this and that. And I came in and I was like, oh, for real? And that was the first time I had whooped his ass because he was lying.
Okay.
And she didn't answer.
Yeah.
I don't think none of us was hard to raise.
What about your children? What's
My
the-
children are
out of your
hardest to
children?
raise?
Yeah.
that nigga over
Same
there.
question.
Not to raise them.
Like, who was your hardest child? Like, they always got in trouble. They always act out.
And then your brother, he always was bumping heads. We always bump heads with each other because he always say, I'm just like you, I'm just like you.
Nigga ain't.
Yeah, no.
I got my damn weed.
Okay, what was y'all first fight and how did it happen? How did it start and how did it happen?
That's the same question.
Yeah.
My first fight was when we stayed over there off Southfield Freeway. And it was a boy that kept messing with Mondo. And I told him to leave him alone and he wouldn't. So I was trying to get Mondo to fight him, but Mondo wouldn't fight him. So he kept on talking. And so I squared up with him. And then I hit him. And when I hit him, he fell.
Black man is tripping with the black.
So I kept on fighting him. That was the first time I ever fought, and it was a boy for my first fight. So.
Mine's too. My first wife was with a boy.
So how it happened and why?
He kept trying to bother me. What I didn't realize was everybody was like, 'cause he liked you. But he used to always pick on me all the time and pick on me. So he was like, after school, because I think I smacked him or I did something to him. And he was like, after school,
We
I'm
don't
gonna be your
condone
ass."
violence.
So, yeah, we don't. But I was little. And then it was picture day. I had on my white pants, my white and pink sweater, and we fought in the mud. We fought, he pushed me, and we both went in the mud, and I just started scratching his face as much as I could scratch his face up, and I hitting him everything. And when the teacher got us both up out the mud.
For these boys, man.
And then the next day, he was at school, and he was like, hey, like it wasn't, like ain't nothing ever happened. Hey, Thea, And I just looked at him like, he's crazy. Like, he literally, but that's a boy's ways, I think, of, I don't know why boys do that. Like girls and they pick on them instead of, like, letting her know that, like, I like you, you cool.
Step
They won't
up.
bother you.
Put your pep in your step.
Have you ever been to jail? If so, why and where?
We don't say where. We don't say where. We can't say where. Don't say where.
Transport and thing.
Cause the people gonna find you.
What's the most embarrassing date
I
you've
can't.
ever?
I can't say anything.
Got a drink.
You don't want to incriminate yourself?
It's an ongoing investigation.
On camera.
No. That's
What's the most
evidence.
embarrassing
Yeah, it's
date
evidence.
you've ever went on?
You said what?
What's the most embarrassing date you ever?
Oh, mine was.
You don't have to
Remember I
say
told you
who.
that's my worst
Wait,
date
wait.
ever.
You don't have to say who.
I don't remember his name anyways. But we went on a date. I met him through Brittany, through Godmama Savannah. And we went to the movies. And when we went to the movies, it was 2 movies that was out. It was a scary movie and it was a comedy movie. I wanted to watch a scary movie, which was Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Trey Songz in there. He was like, I don't watch scary movies. I'm like, well, I love scary movies and I want to see it because Trey Songz is in it. He's like,
Right.
alright, we can see it. So the day that it came out, it was completely packed in the movie theater. So we had to sit in front of the screen. And during the movie, he kept saying like talking to the movie like, don't go in there, oh my God, why was she going there? And I mean loud. So everybody in the movie theater was like, shh.
Like your mama.
Shh. And I'm like, be quiet. And he's sitting in the chair. He was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh. I was like, through the whole entire movie. Through the whole entire movie. I didn't know that he was like scared.
People really can't
He was
watch
scared. He
this.
couldn't
The
watch
horror
it.
flick.
And people was in the whole movie theater like, shh. Like every time he started talking. I was so embarrassed I was ready to go. And I never called him after that.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I think he had PTSD or something like that because he was recovering from getting shot.
Oh my gosh, and you
Cut that
He
out.
took him to
you took him to see a horror flick? He
took me to the movies.
He was having flashbacks.
That's not fun.
That's
Cut that out. Cut that out. That is not
Oh
funny.
man, well you made him face his fears.
He wasn't
Oh,
facing
man.
Okay.
nothing.
That was embarrassing.
I was trying to think, 'cause I don't think I ever had no
You had
embarrassing.
something.
That and my other
Sarah.
date was
What she had?
You had piece of
Embarrassing.
egg
with
roll.
Sarah.
Mrs.
You had
Smooth.
some egg roll.
How many bodies y'all got? If so, what was y'all
What?
worst body?
What? What do you mean? Like,
How many sexual
Girl.
bodies do you have? If
We're
so,
not talking
it's not
about
What
a
was
lot,
your
but I'm
worst?
not gonna,
She already drank. You wanna go mute?
Yeah.
you gonna answer the question or is it?
I'm not telling my
It
body
wasn't,
count.
I wouldn't say that either, but I will say, like, when I first met you.
Before you were married.
Right, before I was married, I was dating
Of
this
course.
overweight guy. I just had went out with him a couple of times, and he just had that belly surgery did when he had like
the band.
the
surgery.
tube hanging out of his stomach, and he was like he had to go back to the house and he needed help with doing the tube, and I was like, you want me to? Oh no, I'm
Oh no, hell to the no, hell to the no.
and I was like, oh my God. He was like, the next time you see me, I'm gonna be so small. I'm gonna be so small. And he was, and then I think Ben had pulled up your dad to visit me, and he was out of the backyard, the big guy trying to help Mama move something in the house. He was sweating, girl. He was breathing hard, and Ben was like, I think he gonna pass out. Y'all get your
Okay,
breath.
Q, you never
But that
answered.
was bad.
If you're gonna say how many and then what's your worst experience?
I'm not gonna say how many.
Okay, so take a shot for that.
Yeah, you got shot for that.
Where your shot?
I took mine.
You better take a couple more.
So you were saying that was your worst?
As far as, I'm trying to think.
Because you
like,
said you didn't do anything.
like a date?
No,
No.
she said.
Oh no!
Your
Oh,
worst
oh, oh!
Alright.
You talk about his weight?
Like y'all did it in one.
No, because she never did anything. With
I
it.
didn't do anything with him. He wanted me to change his tubing, and that was like a date. That was the first date, and I'm like, this is
Mom, we're on a different.
messed up.
Yeah, we on
But
the-
bodies,
And your
no.
She was asking
No,
what was your
I ain't
body
took nobody
count,
down
what
and
was the
through
word?
there. It's
Yeah,
nobody's,
so like
No.
3 sips.
nobody's business.
You took somebody down and through there. Don't tell me you ain't never took nobody down and through there now.
You was
Kiki, you gotta
You
answer your
a
question.
real one. You a real G for that.
Like,
You
y'all
a real
was
G.
sick. Like, it was
You ain't gonna say
terrible.
nothing.
Like, your
What?
worst sexual
You a real G for that. You
experience.
just sitting there calm.
Oh my god!
Give
Oh
me
my
the
god! Okay, I could be honest about this. This is because this is that it tripped me out. I'll tell the truth about this.
For sure, look at the
You
camera.
can't pull it.
I think he was-
To it.
The central.
I think he was like the crease of my stuff. He wasn't even on my stuff. He wasn't there, and he thought he was, and he just started
Can't.
acting like he
Hand
was.
me the cord.
He was, you know, doing his little,
Let it
well,
go.
whatever. He wasn't even in there, and he thought he was in there, and he was just like in a crease or something. And I was looking at him like, I was like, oh my god. Oh, and I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, you
And
gonna
I lose my number. I don't even know. You're not even in there, and you already shaking and shit. You, oh no. That was weird.
Okay. What's your wildest dream? Close the door. Go in the room.
All I got to say is probably about Trace.
Are you not answering it?
Cause that's just
Do it just gotta be? Do it have
That's
to be
a
sexual
dream.
or is
No,
just
it could be a
regular?
wild-
Just a
your wildest
regular
dream.
That is crazy.
I don't know, I
She
think
really broke
I
down the
probably
detail.
was beating up somebody, fighting. Like it was a lot of fighting going on, and it was just a lot of stuff going on. I don't remember exactly what happened. I just remember it was just a lot of stuff going
You were
on.
beating?
Like fighting, yeah. I was also somewhere somebody I seen I didn't like had words to
That's
fight.
all the time.
That's
You need
not
to
what.
close that door.
You say your wildest dream? Or you said you dreamt.
What do you mean your wildest?
Like you had a dream and it was like, wow, like that has to be like one of my wildest dreams that I had.
Like you like.
Oh, it's ass father, and like you said, fighting with somebody and waking up and scared like that. But I woke up because I had a dream he cheated on me, and I was just looking at him. And he was like, "What the fuck around you?" And I was like,
A dream.
and I was just looking at him like he might say it was a dream. And I heard women do that before, like literally waking up like dreaming that person cheated on them. You just looking at them like.
And it actually happened.
Okay, was any of your children planned?
No,
If not, take a shot.
no, none of my children were playing.
Okay, for the drink.
Why am I drinking? I'll tell you the truth.
Because they wasn't playing. We wasn't playing.
Oh, okay.
One of mine was playing.
You still
Which
there.
child was it?
My oldest, Shayla, was playing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the most you can smoke in a day?
Oh my god.
Probably like 16.
No, weed. How much weed can you smoke?
I mean,
in a
I
day?
have smoked like
That's
16 blunts in one day or more.
that you could smoke, or you just smoked it because you
Yeah,
was
we
just
smoked like
smoking.
16 of them. We was partying, we smoked like 4, and then we smoked another one, and then we smoked. It was like, and then everybody had like a couple of ounces of Cardinal, so we all rolled up a blunt, and it was about, they just kept going in a circle like that. I can't wait to say, just keep passing and keep passing. Like, I can't even get no higher.
I've never counted. I could probably say
If you just smoked an ounce of it or a couple of eighths of it.
Like,
not
this
even
is
that
my
much.
limit.
Right, you just started
10.
smoking.
back smoking,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
shit.
but now it just depends on if it's a function. Like if it's just me, in a day I probably do 2 or 3 blunts.
Nothing. We was doing that.
But when I'm out, like if I'm over here with y'all, we having a gathering. There's multiple of us.
Right.
And y'all, yeah, to myself, you know I don't
You
smoke a
shouldn't
whole
smoke
blunt.
like that, so.
But if I'm around y'all and we smoking and I'm drinking, I'll smoke with y'all in a rotation. Y'all pass me blunt, and then you know after a while I'll be like I'm done.
Yep.
And then an hour later I'll smoke again. But I can't just smoke back to back to back to back to back like that.
Oh, shit. I
I'll
got
be
to
sick
check
somewhere.
on that.
Have you ever pooped on yourself? So
Poop?
why? And where were you?
No, I ain't never pooped on myself.
Or maybe shirted?
When I was sick, and I thought I had
Sure.
gas, and I was like, oh my god, I had to jump up.
She feels me right now.
Yeah, I'm happy I wasn't out anyway.
There was one I had to pee in the episode at Berry House. That was it. That was it.
Have you ever blacked out? If so,
Never blocked up.
Oh hell yeah.
Every night.
I done blacked out when I done got mad. I done blacked out when I had too much to drink. Thank God I'm been at
what
home.
was the cause of both of them? Like, do you remember like exactly when you blacked out?
Oh, man.
I don't remember. I just wake up and be having food and stuff. I was like, I walked out the place.
I don't
like,
think
yeah,
she
you walked
ever
out.
remembers when she has her blackout. She just
You know,
wakes
like
up
I
the
have
next
them
day
all
happy.
the time. I'm just one. I don't know. We party in the family together, and I've had some drinks. If I sit down and I lay my head back, close my eyes, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but it's times that it's not a rap and you still be going. And you still be going, and then you wake up the next day and you be happy, and we be like, tell you what happened, and you be like, I don't even remember that. Only thing I remember
Because I think
is
the liquor after a while take over, and you just partying, and you just going, and
you just thriving and
oh my God,
beating and jumping off liquor. Yeah, I've never had a blackout. It's sometimes I've had not remembering some stuff, but when somebody bring it up, I'm like, oh my God, I did. That did happen.
Ever got a man tattooed on you? If so, who and why?
Man,
And
name.
did it hurt?
Hell yeah, I heard. I got your daddy's initials on my chest, on my titty over there, and it hurt like hell. Tattoos
On your
hurt.
titty
I don't
or
know
her
what
titty?
people.
Would you tell people to get like keep your like significant other tatted on them?
No.
I would say no, and if you do, then it should
I
be
think-
somebody that you know for a fact. Y'all been together for some time, or they not going anywhere anytime soon type thing. But to run and put somebody's name on you, that's a daring thing to do.
Yeah.
Because that relationship could end just like this, and now you left with their name on you.
What if someone else
I'm
like
taking-
Yes, I have somebody's name on me, which would be my baby daddy. First one. It didn't hurt.
Why you get it?
She felt the
Trying to, I guess, show appreciation and love that I actually cared about that person and I was down for them for the rest of my life.
Okay. Have you ever had a threesome?
that was crazy.
Yes, I have.
And I, oh,
Lord, these questions.
What's a turn off?
One turn off?
Yeah.
Or what's a turn off? What's a turn off? For me, I would say I don't like a person that is clingy to me and I'm not clingy to them. Like, I don't like a person that's super clingy. I don't like a person that's not insecure, that's insecure. They're not secure with themselves. I don't prefer cigarette smoke. Like, if it's something that you gotta do all day, every day, like you depending on it, it's not for me. It's a turn off for me. I don't like a person that's over aggressive, especially if I'm not feeling you and I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to be like, oh baby, what's up? What's up, baby? And you be like, okay, that's another thing off me. If I really, really like you, I'm like, okay, so it's a difference.
Go back and get you.
Nails. I don't like people with booty fingers. When I say booty fingers, I mean where the skin on the outside of their nails, you can see it above the nail. That's booty fingers. I don't like that.
I'm missing
I
that.
have,
I can go on and on.
I don't like loud men who are loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, person
Just
He is
loud.
loud.
Just
Like a
loud.
motherfucker.
Just loud. That's just more like, oh my God, that's a big turn off. And I don't. What else? I don't like broke. I think that a person that's trying to get, know how to get, want to have things in life, that's a beautiful thing. But somebody who's just satisfied and content with the brokenness, that's a problem for me, especially a man. A man should always know how to provide for himself, and if he has a family, especially for his
Take notes,
family.
ladies.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a way when there's not a way. And a strong woman behind him, we can do it together.
Exactly.
Have you ever been jumped? If so, how many?
She really thinking.
I've been jumped twice.
You
you
haven't
said what?
told me.
If
Was
so,
it
how
recent?
many people was it and why?
The first time I got jumped,
Oh my god.
I'll probably say 1, 2, or 3. Probably like no more than 6 to 8 girls. And the second time, I have no clue because that's when we was at the lobby. So I don't know. It was our group and they group and we was
Yeah,
just
because we
fighting each
ran
other.
down there. The ladies, grown women, the
Yeah, we
grown
was fighting grown
women
women.
was trying to fight y'all. And y'all called me because I was at the other end. And I'm
Mhm.
like, Mama, this grown woman trying to fight me. I'm like, I'm on my
Yeah, I
way.
was pretty. They was like, go get back in the car. We're about to leave the park. I'm like, no, I'm calling my family. I'm ready to fight.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready to get
I
down.
got to every side. The gay auntie, the mama.
Oh, when you got
When
they
I got
all
to the
fought
fight.
you at the skating rink.
Oh, at the skating ring, yeah. I was,
Yeah,
I
I was
was
pretty-
ready to go back home
Yeah.
up there.
And I get, well, I'm not supposed to get jumped because it was like I was probably like 5 or 6 women. I was on a friend beating her and they was on my back. Remember, because I had the cuts on my jacket. They were trying to cut me. They had pulled my hair. They had did everything they could do. But every time they,
I don't got time for all that.
I
Let's
was,
just throw
I
something.
don't,
You
I don't
cut me and
be
scratch me,
cutting
pull
and
my hair.
scratching.
I
I'm
wanna
a
follow
fist to fist. I'm
Yes.
trying to take you out, your head off. And no fight is fair. And I'm so happy I'm grown now. I grew older. I don't do that stuff no more. But yes, that's one thing about me. I always know how to stick up for myself. I think they know if they come at you, they're going to have to come at you with a bunch of people. And that's what that be like. When we come at her, we're going to have to come at her. And you, even when they jump in that time, the neighbor
I
was
think
like,
it's the thing they don't know who she
Kira was,
is.
boop, that one fall. Kira, boop, that one fall. You was knocking them down. I was like, that's right. That's right. Knock them down.
Our favorite ex, if so, why?
I think I don't have no favorite exes. Favorite.
Like if they call us
Okay,
and
so
say,
I ain't gonna even say that was my favorite ex,
I
but
want
he
you
is
back.
dead and gone. So that's, and he was just a sweetheart, just a sweet person in general. That was my friend, because we really didn't go together. We were just dating, and that was the one that got killed. He was just a really, really sweet person. Yeah.
okay,
I don't think I'll go back with any of my exes. I had a conversation with my ex not too long ago, and we agreed that it wouldn't work because I wouldn't be able to fully trust that person.
was that your favorite ex?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like that person actually loved me different and better than what anybody else did. It was just our circumstances and situation at the time.
Okay, that's it. Stay tuned for part 2. If we get this video to say like 102 likes, I'll do a part 2 with deeper questions.
Man.
More people.